In your consumer news this morning on President Trump's 100th day in office, a new report recorded that consumer confidence reports has hit a 5-year low. Karen Caifa has a look at where President Trump stands on his economic campaign promises.
The White House touting President Donald Trump's economic agenda on day 100 of his second term.
President Trump is delivering on his promises to lower costs for American families and businesses.
But research nonprofit The Conference Board's April reading of consumer confidence hit its lowest level in almost 5 years, with tariffs top of mind for consumers surveyed.
Basically, anyone who's making a big purchase, whether it's an air conditioner, a refrigerator, a washer, a dryer, is thinking much harder about tariffs than they wish they ever had to, and they're not quite sure what to do or when.
The White House touted progress in things like job creation and labor force participation for those without a high school diploma since Trump took office, and slowing inflation. But Cardiff Garcia, editorial director for the Economic Innovation Group, says those indicators can lag.
Things look fine, but it doesn't mean that things actually are fine. It just takes some time for actual things that happen in the real economy to translate into those economic indicators.
Justin Wolfers, professor of economics and public policy at the University of Michigan, says the tariff uncertainty for both businesses and consumers could slow spending and the U.S. economy.
Lots of families are sitting around the kitchen table right now worried about the prospect of a recession. If that's the case, now's the time to save for a rainy day. Maybe pull back on that big purchase you were going to make. If that happens, consumers pull back on spending, that could be the first step towards a recession.
A reading of first quarter U.S. economic growth set to release Wednesday morning could foreshadow challenges ahead.
And it is back to business for major U.S. retailers and their Chinese suppliers after weeks of tariff uncertainty. Walmart and Target have resumed orders with some Chinese factories following a temporary pause. Two suppliers confirmed the retailers had halted business due to concerns over Trump's tariffs. The president's 145% levies on Chinese imports have caused many other American companies to cancel supplier agreements entirely. UPS says it'll cut 20,000 jobs this year, including local positions at the Holman facility. The shipping giant points to increased automation and plans to reduce business with Amazon in half by mid-next year. The cuts represent 4% of UPS's worldwide workforce. The company will close 73 U.S. buildings as part of this restructuring plan. And Facebook's parent company Meta is launching its own AI assistant to compete with ChatGPT. The new app runs on Meta's powerful Llama 4 technology, learns user preferences for a personalized experience, and includes a Discover feed.